Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Happy thundery, kind of rainy a little bit, muggy Saturday. I hope y'all are going to do something relaxing or maybe get to chill today and just take some time to you. But whatever you do, be careful out there. Be sure to watch out for the welfare of your animals and just be safe, okay? And report the animals if you see any in need. My thought today is on regardless. You know, that's a big, a lot of things can come after that word. But I was thinking this morning, that regardless, there's so many things that are going on in my life. I need to give thanks. I need to be patient. I need to maybe stay in touch of the here and now and not put all of my attention on what may or may be in the future, or next week, or next year, or next month, or whatever. Because truthfully, all we have is right now. Doesn't mean we can't plan for tomorrow, but it means that we need to really be honest and conscientious to what we need to take care of right here, right now, and today. And regardless of how you're feeling about yourself, maybe you've had some bad relationships. Maybe you've been hurt. Maybe people have put you down and made you lose trust in people or even trust in yourself. You cannot give up on yourself. You cannot give up on humanity. And you cannot give up on that, not everybody's out there to hurt you. Not everybody's out there for self-gain or to use you as a stepping stone or whatever. We've got to have more faith in ourselves and faith in the Lord above, that regardless of how things look, or regardless of who comes and leaves in our life, or regardless of whatever outcomes of people, situations, jobs, health problems, family drama, whatever it might be, that regardless of all of those things, that you aren't alone, and you are loved, and you are lovable, and you will get through it. And regardless of this rain right now, I'm going to go inside. We're going to take this up, and it's no good. So, and I'm sorry for that. But, regardless of whatever you may be shortchanging yourself about, or thinking that, oh, well, this is how it's going to be, or, I'm going to have to be stuck with this situation and it's out of my control or whatever. We lie to ourselves. That regardless word, to me, is an excuse. So whatever the regardless is in your life that you have to, it's kind of like the word but. But regardless of whatever you may be applying regardless to, as an excuse or as a hiccup in the rest of your sentence or life or world or outcome or action, that you've got to believe. You've got to have faith. And you got to not shortchange yourself or make excuses or use regardless as some crutch that you have to hobble along with in life. And I've been guilty, because of my car accident when I was 30. I'd say, having self-confidence issues because thinking my leg looks like a baseball bat, but I'm grateful I have it. I would say, because of my self-confidence. This is an example. I'd go, yeah, I'm really grateful that I have my leg, but and all that. But regardless, I wish people didn't look at me like that, or regardless of how it looks to other people, I'm okay with it. And those really were just excuses to me trying to convince myself. Because I really didn't believe that I made excuses for the regardless. Like I had to make excuses or explain myself. And that's just an example. We all use the word regardless in so many situations. Now you could, sometimes we use it as a deterrent for maybe it's a wake-up call for ourselves to go, well, you know what, regardless of that situation that hurt me and made me jaded or whatever, I'm not gonna stay in that mindset. And that's a good way to use the word regardless. But so many times we don't. We disregard ourselves. We disregard our heart and what our heart is telling us. We disregard of knowing something from our gut and still doing it anyway. And we get ourselves in a lot of trouble, regardless of whatever. And, so we need to quit telling ourselves that yada, 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 and convincing ourselves of all these things and then go, well, regardless, it's going to be okay. Because you really don't believe that when you say it like that. Or when you use the word more times than not, you're trying to detour from the whole sentence you just shared about whatever that life crisis or action or problem was. And we've got to disregard things more than making things regardless of. In other words, take back our power. Take back our power for good. And I'm not saying that in a conceited way or in a haughty way or anything, but we've got to believe in something bigger than ourselves. We've got to pull ourselves up out of situations that we know are not where we need to keep our minds, where we know that we're allowing ourselves to be a prisoner of thoughts and negativity and self-sabotage from things that have happened and circumstances maybe out of our control, from ourselves, other people, whatever. So maybe we need to start disregarding the regardless at the end of our sentence as if we're making an excuse for something, and start regarding ourselves as worthy, regarding ourselves as a gift and talented and unique and special individual that has a lot to offer, and mean it and feel it. Because, we try to talk a good game, including me, about things in life. And half the time, we're trying to convince ourselves because we really maybe don't think that way. That's something I'm working on every day. And so, regardless of how things may be looking in your life, and I'm putting it at the first of the sentence there as opposed to the end in an excuse, regardless of how things may be looking in your life, know that you're exactly where you're supposed to be right now. And you can start disregarding all the what ifs and maybes and not going to happen and I'm not worthy and all that crap. Quit telling yourself that and start regarding yourself as someone that is beautiful, that has so much on offer, that other people will see and appreciate you for being exactly who you are, strengths, weaknesses, and all. Start thinking of it like that and disregarding all the rest and putting you in the importance that you need to be, and take it to prayer and thank God for who you are, what you stand for, regardless if you're on anybody else's A, B, or C team in life. So that's my thought today, is that start regarding you as somebody that is somebody special and important. Disregard all the rest. And don't start regarding situations and people and things in your life as excuses for why you aren't where you want to be, or why you aren't making changes in your life to make yourself more happy and fulfilled. So I hope you have a blessed day. I hope you took something from that, and if you didn't, just scroll on. Again, go to my YouTube page if you wish. I've got 280 or 276 daily thoughts downloaded from over the last 5 years in no specific order. And I appreciate you. Know you're special. Know you're loved. Know that regardless of whatever goes going on in your life, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And it may be a bad day, but it's not a bad life. And keep looking up. That's my thought. Thanks again. Talk at you later.